The markets are going crazy, and guess who's benefiting? While tech cools off, defensive stocks are surging as global tensions erupt. Oil is climbing, political headlines are flooding in, and Lockheed Martin has just triggered a potential breakout signal. Is this the next big trade? Stick around and we'll find out. Before we dive in, please feel free to subscribe to the Uplift Markets newsletter, where we provide personal AI insights and AI-powered trade setups straight to your inbox. Now, reports have officially confirmed that Israel has launched strikes on Iranian nuclear sites, and tensions are exploding around the Strait of Hormuz, a choke point for 20% of the world's oil, an outstanding number. When tensions rise, defense stocks tend to shine. That's exactly what we're seeing with Lockheed Martin and RTX achieving an all-time high. Lockheed Martin, of course, popped 7% on this news. Why? Because in times like these, defense budgets skyrocket, and Lockheed Martin is becoming a potential go-to. Let's take a little closer look at the news headline that came in earlier this morning.
But I think one of the, certainly a knee-jerk reaction is for the group to perform better. But I think there is a risk that this campaign could be prolonged. It's unclear how long it will last. And I think the Israeli government here has decided, to take this leap, with a sort of long-planned, innovative, and well-executed attack that they've surely been contemplating for months, if not years. And that this could be a decisive action, and certainly it could spiral any number of ways.
Yeah.
Now, that pretty much sums it up, but something I really want to focus on is the proposed $1 trillion defense budget by the Trump administration, which it's outstanding, honestly, and we'll see a little bit of a deeper dive here within the video.
No, certainly that is a factor out there, but right now, depending on how you want to count it, and I will admit there's some funny math to it, but the Trump administration has talked about a $1 trillion defense budget, counting base and or mandatory and discretionary.
See, now that is absolutely outstanding. Now, beyond the headlines, here's a bullish thesis. We have 3 reasons. Number 1, Lockheed Martin is a leader in aerospace, weapons systems, and tech contracts, as we know. Number 2, during geopolitical escalations, contracts pour in. And number 3, they're a defensive hedge in a volatile market. Now compare that to RTX, which is up 25% year to date, outperforming the overall market, and just hit a 52-week high. And LMT could be next. Let's get to the good stuff now. Let's analyze this name on daily chart and see the potential breakout signal. So you guys can see we're on a daily chart of Lockheed Martin, and we are pretty much still on the open. The current stock price is at $486.90. And as we can see, we're above key areas of, let's take this off. We're above key areas of resistance so far, which is above the 50 EMA, this yellow line right here. And we are looking to finally break above the 200 line, which is right here, the 200 EMA. Generally, when we are above the 50 EMA, we tend to give the benefit of the doubt to the buyers because they are generally in control of the trend. As you guys can see, previously established here, we were below the 50 EMA and the 200, which prompted this decline here. And we finally saw a bounce somewhere after the earnings here that they recently had. Basically, it was towards the beginning of the year, January 28, 2025 here. And now we're starting to see kind of the stock bottoming. Now, something that I really want to take advantage here and note is that we are above the 50 MA and we are above now the swing high anchored VWAP. We can see this here, right? Anything pretty much that prompted this downward move, we'll put this as red to signify that that's where the overall sellers came in. And as we can see, their average price of entry was at 478.57, and we are finally breaking above that right now intraday, right? So it's giving a very bullish signal, right? So what I really want to see for the bullish move would be a break, finally, a break above this $491 level, which would instantiate the market phase, the initiation of the upward momentum, right? Which would form a higher high. So we would like to see a break decisively above here, right? And start to see that upward momentum shifting, right? So we'd like to see a break, a couple candles, hold above, and potentially test this level and have a candle forming now that nice upward momentum, which would break above this $491 level. Potential price targets are going to be, if this case does happen, are going to be around the $546 level and the $576 level, potentially having a return of around 20%, which I believe is very achievable here, especially on a name that tends to move quite well, especially for a swing trade here. So, like I said, keep in mind that if this does break the 491 and sets up a higher high with several candles closing above, this will be the next big move towards our price targets of 546 and 577. And like I said, a 15 to 20% upside sounds quite nice. So, is LMT the smart money move right now? The technicals say yes, the headlines say yes, and the options flow is confirming the institutional interest. Don't sleep on defense. When the world shakes, these stocks rise. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe if you want more conviction setups, and as always, please feel free to subscribe to the Uplift Markets newsletter, and don't forget, stay uplifted and don't let the market whip you guys out. I'll see you guys on the next one.